Okay, Magic Lifers, I hope you guys are ready for Money Alchemy this month and into the next a little bit, and we'll also be doing Healing Alchemy next month. But let's dive right in. Um, I want to start out with an assignment about talking about beliefs about money, and we talked about beliefs around abundance in the Abundance Alchemy class. But I want to go a little bit deeper because sometimes I think we aren't aware of our own beliefs and they might be kind of hiding in our subconscious. So I'm going to give you a list of beliefs to test and see if you might believe them. And this is totally optional. If it feels off to you and if it's not your thing. But we talked before a little bit about using muscle testing and pendulum testing, and I will put links to those videos. And, I just look at it as another source to get information from my higher self or my subconscious, not that like something out there is directing the pendulum. But it's kind of interesting even to go through a list of beliefs and say, oh yeah, I believe I probably have that one, I probably don't. And then to test it with a pendulum or muscle testing and see if you get the same results. Because sometimes you're like, no, I don't believe that. But sometimes it's kind of hidden in your subconscious and you don't realize because you heard it and stuff. And so you still kind of see it playing out in your life. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you the list in the assignment, and I want you to go through the list and test them and find at least 2 beliefs that you hold about money that you really want to let go of. And like I said, if this testing method is too far out with you, just go with your gut and circle the ones you think you might have and maybe do both. It's really kind of interesting to do that. I've done that before where you circle some beliefs and say, yeah, I think I've got this one, this one, this one that I really want to shift. Then test muscle testing and see if you're actually still holding those beliefs or if ones you think you don't have, you might be holding in your subconscious mind. And like I said, that's totally up to you. You don't have to do that if it feels off to you, but I think it's kind of an eye-opening thing to do sometimes. And then we're going to work on creating opposite beliefs and, which is what you really want to believe. Like, let's take the negative ones that you think are holding back and we're going to shift them and work on creating those beliefs. And so there's going to be more details on this on assignment 1. I just wanted to kind of touch on it here in the video. And here are a few more things that I want to bring up in regards to money alchemy. 1, money is an illusion. It's just an arbitrary system that we as a society made up. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware there's not enough gold sitting in Fort Knox or in a bank or anywhere to support all the currency and bills that we have out in circulation. And if you think about it, you're probably aware that there aren't enough bills to support all the ones and zeros on computers in banks. There's just not. That's why, if everybody goes to the bank, tries to get all the money out, it's not all there. And some people get really scared by that, but I think it's pretty empowering just to know it's not real. We can kind of play with our beliefs about it. We can shift it. We can change it. And we don't have to make this big, serious, crazy thing. It's just a means of exchange. And, it does make it easier because, like barter, I think bartering is a really cool, fun thing to do. And my husband and I, we do that sometimes in our business. But, all in all, money does make things easier because you don't always have a system to barter. But just don't let it be a big, scary thing. And just, know that it's just a system that we made up. And, you can learn how to play the game really well. And another resource that I wanted to share with you that I really like is Leslie Stein. And I always hate this. I find all my typos because I type these up and then I start talking. But I will fix this before you get the PDF. But she started thinking about how when you find money and you pick it up, what if you find start picking up all the money that you find and you're on the lookout. And she would pick up like even like pennies and gutters and stuff. And that was one of the ways that she gave gifts to the world. She started doing this, and I think her first time she did like $200 to one charity that she had picked up mostly in pennies. It was all found money. And then another time it was like closer to $300. And then she got other people in on it, and they gave like $3,000 to an organization. So it was really neat that she was able to help and give just from found money. And when she started focusing on finding money, she finds money all the time. And she really has a lot of fun with it and has helped other people have fun with it. So if you have 1 minute and 17 seconds, go click on that YouTube link and watch that video. It's really interesting, and it's short and sweet. And she also has a book called Penny Perspectives, and it's really cool too. So I put the link there if you want to check it out on Amazon, you can. Okay. So, and number 3 on our little facts about money. Money is appreciation. And I really like to think of it in terms of like appreciation and love. And the more money we give for an object, the more we appreciate it. And, I mean that in really a literal sense. And, then if we see something and we're like, yeah, that's too much money. So really what we're saying is that's too much appreciation. I don't value that much. I don't have that much appreciation for it. And so we don't buy it. And interest is a form of appreciation on a loan. It's like a way of saying, thank you. I really appreciate you giving me this lump sum of money so I can buy this house or car or whatever else you have on loan. And when you start shifting your thinking that way, it can really change the way you feel about money, because I think some of us hold these like, oh, the banks are evil and they charge me all this interest, or, this and that. And really, when you think of the appreciation factor, it makes a big difference. Like taxes are a form of appreciation for the greater good of all there, and we may all have our thoughts and beliefs on how well it's spent. And that's something that we can work with, in to try to make sure our taxes are spent well and that we're not overtaxed, because that wouldn't feel good either. But how we feel about money and the way we spend it, it makes a big difference. If you feel good about paying taxes, it's going to give you a totally different vibe than if you feel bad about paying taxes. If you feel like you're doing good, you're adding to the society, you're helping us build roads and do, different things that are good for the world, then you're going to feel good about it. But if you feel like you've been overcharged and nothing good happens, so it's definitely some stories there that you might want to work with, stories and beliefs. Tithing with love versus tithing out of obligation. And, some people like to tithe and some people don't, and that's totally cool. I personally feel like it raises my money vibration, my wealth vibration. I always get back more than I give. And I started doing this at Unity Church, but now I give to my source of spiritual sustenance, which changes. And sometimes I give to the Unity Church. Sometimes I give to other teachers online. And, sometimes I also give to certain charities that I think are doing really good work. But I love taking 10% and giving it to places that I feel nourish me spiritually or are nourishing other people spiritually. So just kind of think about that, like, oh, what did I do? I went back. Think about how you feel, and I'm going to give you a list of some terms with this and some of the things about how money is appreciation and just some different ways of thinking about that. A lot of this comes from, there's a book called Money by Arnold M. Patent, and I put the link there for Amazon, and also Busting Loose from the Money Game by Robert Scheinfeld. They both have very similar views on money and how our thinking about it can really shift how much we have and how much that money does for us. So I could go on into a lot of different things, but I'm going to try to hold back and just give you you know, some few tastes here because you guys are going to be, as long as you want to and you sign up, you'll be getting 30 emails with little bite-sized chunks about ways to shift your money vibration. And so I will be adding as we go along, instead of probably doing several longer videos like this one. This will probably be the longest one. And I think the other videos will be part of the 30-day money manifesting recess. And there may be some audios in there as well, and some PDFs and other resources. And what I will do is I will links to the videos and the audios will go into this PDF too, and then I will save it and upload it at the end for everyone with some editing, some much needed editing. But so if you have questions as you go along, feel free to let me know in the Facebook group or send me an email. And I hope that we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm intending that we're going to have a lot of fun with this and see our money vibrations shift even more. I know some of you are really good at this already, and some of you are really wanting to play with it. So, and also there will be directions some more about how we're going to do the Abraham Hicks wallet game. We're going to do it starting on the 15th too. And we'll go through with it for 30 days too as a group. So really excited to have some fun shifting our money vibrations this month. So I will talk to you soon, Magic Lifers. Have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Namaste.